comment,
and subscribe for more content.
Where's the notification bell?
It's to the right of you.
Oh.
What's up, guys? It's DK Wrestler here from a Funko Podcast, and in today's video, I'm going to be making a top 5 list of Funko Pops for the upcoming Black Widow movie. But before that happens, make sure you press the subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways, guys, let's check it out. So like I said, in today's video, I'm going to be making a top 5 list of Black Widow Funko Pops, more specifically the movie version of the Funko Pops, which the movie does release this Friday in select theaters and on Premier Access for Disney+. Now, I will kind of admit, I'm kind of excited, but not excited. Excited because I like the character of Black Widow, but not excited because this movie's been so delayed so much, and I've actually been wanting to do this video for a while because I've had this set for, alright, let's do this in May 2020, and then let's do this in November 2020, and they just kept delaying the movie, and I'm just like, so now I'm partially not excited for it because it's been delayed so long, like, is it even worth watching? But anyways, let's start this top 5 list off. So coming in at number 5 on my list, it is the Marvel Collector's Corps exclusive Alexei. I think this character looks pretty good considering it is just a normal human character, but I do love the detail of the scuffs that are on the face, or more of bruising, I guess. It's not really of scuffs. Around the eyes, the top of the right eye and the bottom of the left eye. The detail of essentially Alexei, who is Red Guardian, holding his own action figure. I think that's really, really cool added detail to this pop. And you can really tell with this Funko Pop alone that this is played by David Harbour, which if you guys don't know already, he plays Hopper in Stranger Things, and he's going to be in this movie, and I think they did a really great job, and you can definitely tell, like I mentioned, that this is David Harbour, which is why I think this is a really cool, I guess, normal human-esque pop, and that it deserves to be on the top 5 list. Coming in at number 4 on my list, it is the Walmart exclusive Black Widow in the gray suit. I think this pop is pretty cool, even though it's not her normal black suit. It's a gray suit, but it's kind of, you know, there is some black elements to remember her with her original outfit, so I think it's really cool that they did that, and she's got a couple of weapons in her hand. However, it's kind of low on this list in my opinion because of the fact that she isn't really doing much. The pop here, I mean, cool, her hair's tied back, but you know, she's just kind of standing still there with her weapons to each of the sides. She's not really doing much. I wish she was more in like a more fighting stance, which maybe we'll get into later on in this video. But it's still a cool pop, and of course the movie is called Black Widow, so it is bound to happen that there will be 1 or 2 Black Widow pops on this list. Anyways, guys, let's move on to my number 3 pick. So coming in at number 3, it is the Taskmaster pop with the sword and the shield. I think this pop looks pretty decent. I mean, I don't really like the overall design of Taskmaster as it is. It kind of looks like those motocross riders per se, as terms to the helmet, at least in my opinion. But I think it's cool that they have a sword and a shield with this Taskmaster, because I feel like the other ones are a little plain. One's got like his like razor claws, I guess I'm going to call them, out, and the other, I'm pretty sure, is just like a non-hooded, okay, and it's got a crossbow. I'm looking at the photos right now. They're all right pops, and I felt like this also needed to be on the list because it's a different character rather than, let's say, Red Guardian or Black Widow per se. But I think this is cool because you get more bang for your buck when you get a Funko Pop with some accessories added to it, and the hood is pretty cool on this, so that's why it is at my number 3 spot. But anyways, guys, let's move on to my number 2 pick. So coming in at number 2, it is the Black Widow Funko Pop with the white suit. Reason I like this pop is, first of all, of course, there had to be a couple of Black Widow pops because, like I mentioned, the movie is called Black Widow. And it's what I was saying about the other pop that I wish was happening with it, is that it's in a fighting stance. This Black Widow is in more of a fighting stance, and it's got a couple of weapons in hand, so I think that's really, really cool. And I do like the new white attire because we are so used to seeing essentially Black Widow in the MCU movies with the black attire, and now she has a cool white attire, and I think it really stands out with her with this white suit, and I think they did a really great job with this pop. But it is not number one because I feel like my number one Funko Pop has a bit more detail than basically the majority of these pops in my opinion. But actually, before we make it to our number one pick, let's talk about my honorable mention pick. So my honorable mention for this list is Yelena Belova, I think it's pronounced. I don't know exactly. Reason I chose this character is, once again, it is not, your regular Black Widow or Red Guardian pop as terms to this set. It is a newer character. I think it's pretty cool. You got the white attire. You even have kind of like the black vest. I think it's like, one of those vests that like, I guess police officers wear. So it's a bulletproof vest. That's what I meant. I don't know why I couldn't think of that off the top of my mind, but I'm sure you guys knew where I was getting at. It's not a bad looking pop, but like I mentioned, my number one pick has pretty decent amount of detail, and I think in my opinion is the best. So let's check out my number one pick. So coming in at number one, my number one favorite Black Widow movie Funko Pop for this set is the regular Red Guardian pop. I think this pop looks really, really cool. I love the detail as terms to not only the attire, but the, I guess, scuffing and battle damage with this attire also, because you got the nice battle damage going on where you can see kind of the metal underneath the paint as terms to the mask / helmet. And even the shield looks really nice, and even it's in a fighting stance. You kind of can't tell that this is David Harbour at this time, unlike the Alexi pop that we talked about at my number 5 pick, but it's still a cool looking pop, and when I do see this movie, I am kind of excited to see what this Red Guardian character has to offer. So that's why I think that this pop is the number one pick. And who knows, maybe with FunCon 2021 coming up soon, maybe there will be another Black Widow pop as an exclusive. I don't know, because I also don't follow those dirt sheet pages. So if you do know, keep those comments to yourself, because I don't like those dirt sheet pages. Anyways, guys, that is going to be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you smash that like button. Comment in the comment section below and let me know your favorite Black Widow Funko Pop for the movie coming out this Friday. And also let me know, are you planning to see Black Widow, whether it's in theaters or with the $34.99 Premier Access for Disney+. And like I said earlier, press the subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching today's video, and hope to see you guys next time. 1, 2, 3, I'm out of here. Follow us on all of our social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at A Funko Popcast. If you want to check out some of our other content that's featured on our channel, you can click either the playlist that's on your screen right now featuring previous episodes of our weekly podcast, A Funko Popcast, or we have suggested a video for you guys in relation to today's video.